Yes, ma'am. So you got tomahawks, which are these three over here. And then you've got monococks over there. Tomahawks usually defined by the large ball or knot of wood on the end of a stick, crafted around a dense part of the tree, like a knot or a root ball, for that extra skull cracking power. And then over here, the monococks usually resemble wooden swords or machetes, and they're going to be used much like a tomahawk, however, to deliver that bludgeoning strike to someone that you just don't like, using that kind of broad wooden edge there. Any other questions?
Is that shell or is that
Stone
actually
spikes.
animal?
Stone spikes.
Okay.
So adding attachments like this is another way you can customize your weapon. It's not a very common thing that the Powhatans did, probably because the weapon was deadly enough on its own. But I joke because it looks cool and why not? But you can add stone spikes, stone blades, bone shards, metal pieces, antlers from deer or elk, anything that were to get the job done that can add to their weapons. And they seal it all up with this black substance here called pine pitch, which is pine sap or resin boiled down with a little bit of very finely crushed charcoal, and then when it cools, it solidifies, and it hardens. It's going to keep that spike in there, especially when it's being used in warfare.
Is that a shield of some sort?
Yes, ma'am. So shields are also going to be something that the Powhatan are using for warfare, made of bark, river cane. Those kind of materials alone usually aren't something that these weapons are meant to pierce all the time. So that's definitely going to save your life on a few occasions.
Okay, and how is it tethered on the back for you to be able to hold it?
There's some leather straps on the inside here, some handles and some padding. This is a very degraded shield, obviously. It's been padded outside, nobody's
So
claimed
would that
it,
be put on your chest rather than you holding it up in front of you?
Nope, you got a strap here that you can
Okay.
use to hold it with. So you can be holding it like that. So.
And those are more spear type things rather than arrows?
Yep, so these spears are actually not used for warfare at all. These are some fishing spears tipped with bone.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm not going to hand that out.
Yeah.
But the Powhatan would be using the longbow right here. It's kind of like the main weapon they're using for all combative engagements, most of them at least, as well as a little bit of fishing and some general hunting. But start training with one of those at around the age of 4 or 5 years old, and the Joe Schmo of the village is going to be able to hit his best shots at around 40 yards away, and best random shots around 120. So easily, that Joe Schmo is going to be able to make the American Olympic archer team. So.
And as far as was the food that they brought in communal? Did they share everything that was brought in?
Not all the time. No, it's mostly just going to be for your family. They would sometimes go out hunting in large groups, like communally. Although they are going to mark their arrows with certain patterns and colors, like a thin stripe or band. So, or however they want to, really, just so they can say, hey, who shot this animal first, and who can claim it for their own. So.
Okay. Interesting. And the hide behind you, are you supposedly tanning that, or?
Nope. So we're just using that as a seat.
Okay.
So yeah, it's already
Alright.
it's technically already been tanned, the inside of it. You can leave the fur on the other side and just tan that other
The
side.
interior. Okay.
So the hide tanning station's over there.
All right.
Usually they tan the hide about 2 days after the initial kill, although we like to hang it up there for about a year before we do anything about it. So
Yeah, might as well, right? All right, excellent. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
yes, ma'am.